Then, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, can financial instability be a valid reason to delay starting a family in Islam? Why does one need a valid reason to delay starting a family in Islam? What is a valid reason? Since when is it invalid to delay starting a family? Is there any requisite or encouragement or instruction in Islam that as soon as you get married, or number one, that you must get married as soon as possible, and then number two, that you must start a family as soon as possible? No, Islam is not, Islam doesn't press us on these matters the way some people think. There might be cultural pressure, there might be familial pressure and the like, but there's no pressure from Islam in this regard. If somebody wants to build them up financially first, or they just want to spend some time with their studies first, or they want to have some, getting to know one another time with their families without increasing, by parenting a child, that's perfectly permissible. So there's no need to have specific validations for why we do certain actions. If the actions are halal, then Bismillah. What Islam does say is, do not kill your children out of fear of poverty. And of course, some people, they have their own understanding when it comes to this, that you shouldn't engage in family planning, or, you should have as many children as possible. Is there a general encouragement to have a lot of children in Islam? Absolutely, yes, right? The Prophet ﷺ said, get married and have a lot of children, right? Because I'm going to boast about my ummah on the day of judgment in front of the other ummah. And currently in the world, Islam is the fastest growing religion, and that's partly because of da'wah, but it's also partly because Muslims tend to have more children than the other nations of the world. And this is part of the culture of Islam. But there's no hard and fast that you must do so as soon as possible and that you must have a certain amount of children. That would be unnecessary pressure to put on yourself. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.